Have you ever heard someone take that Bible verse out of context, that one that says, our righteousness is as filthy rags, and they apply it to everyone, Christians and non-Christians alike? Look, that verse, the truth is meant to be talking about a man in his pre-converted state. In other words, when you're not a Christian, of course your good works, when you attempt them, don't please God and could never please him in a million years because they're done from selfishness and from the wrong power source. But that verse does not apply to Christians. Think about this. God prepares the good works in advance for you to walk in as a Christian. Paul said, the Spirit of God inside of me works both to will and to do according to his good pleasure. That means God is at work in you, his divine power, his grace, his Spirit. So it's an insult to God to say, oh, the good works that you're helping me to do and that you're flowing through me to accomplish, those are filthy rags. Those are an awful thing. You see how that would be a great insult to the God of heaven? The truth is that those are good things, that you ought to walk in good works. You ought to maintain good works and be reminded to do that. In fact, it is impossible to be a good tree and to make it to heaven someday without having righteousness in your life, without righteousness being the rule of your life. That essentially that means obedience, obeying Jesus Christ and obeying the New Testament doctrines and morality.